What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Taya.
Hi, it's 2 in the morning.
Yes, and we're watching season 3, episode 3, Reunion. I don't exactly remember everything that happened. I do remember Sydney threatened the NSA guy, and he retaliated by sending Vaughn's current wife or girlfriend, whatever she is to him, to work directly in his place. So basically, Sydney has to work with her all the time.
And she's trying to figure out what happened to one of the dudes on the CIA who she killed on video.
He wasn't in the CIA, was he? That was one of their enemies that they're currently looking like, because something they explained it like crazily, but it was like the person she killed was related to Sark, and by killing him, it allowed the money he owned to go to Sark because they were related. The inheritance thing goes to Sark. So they now broke Sark out of prison because they want Sark to collect his money so that they can have it. They're threatening his. They're basically having him buy his freedom.
Oh yeah.
So that's what happened. So now they're investigating, well, like, who killed this guy that started this chain of reactions of events, and it's Sydney, but then she don't even know how or why she did it. So that's pretty much what's going on. But yeah, this is called Reunion, so she can either reunite with her mom or Will. We ain't seen Will yet.
I hope it's Will.
Yeah, I kind of want to know. I mean, I know he went into witness protection, but he got to come back at some point. But yeah, we're going to just jump into it and see what's going on. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon. Meteor strike? No, nukes don't look like that. Nukes are a lot bigger.
Yeah, I know.
There are advantages.
That's crazy. He became my best friend because she has nobody else. Like, her whole world is so different.
No. I'm good. Yeah, but there's gonna be something that you have that you just love. It kills you that you don't have it anymore.
Be a teacher.
What happened to all her money?
Like a thing, like.
They presumed she was dead. What happened? Like, they just.
I used to have the first edition.
Can you get it back?
My mother gave it to me for my 5th birthday.
There's gonna be your friend in there, and if you need someone to talk to,
you're gonna have a hangover, so you might as well call off.
Shoulder to cry on.
Y'all just drink that whole bottle. Taking back-to-back shots like that is wild.
Hi. You met Lauren?
Yes. Sorry again about yesterday. No, it was my fault. You had no idea. I was the one who's Marshall.
Listen, I made you a mix CD of all the most popular songs over the past 2 years. Not to keep churning out, it's really, except for JT Timberlake. I can move.
Thank you.
Awkward.
Marshall.
Earlier today, they assumed it was an incoming missile attack. It wasn't a missile. It was a satellite that had fallen from orbit. As a result of the perceived attack, the Russian president activated his nuclear briefcase, obtained visual ID, and scrubbed the launch. 10 minutes later, Echelon picked up Mr. Sark and this man, Colonel Boris Aransky. But on the phone call, he and Sark discussed meeting to move on to phase 2.
Learn more about the Covenant by tracking Sark's movement.
Fine in theory, except that I guarantee 5 minutes after that meeting, we will have lost Sark.
As I was going
Why are
to
they
explain
arguing?
to you, our optical satellite, real-time face recognition.
All the technology in the world can't and won't fix our problem. It's the people we need to stop. Employed it against SG6,
The
and I
risks
saw
you're describing have already...
So do me a favor and don't revise history that I lived through.
All right, enough! Sark
Wow.
is an inch away from initiating a nuclear exchange.
That got heated.
Capturing Sark, although it might put a smile on my face, will do nothing to shut down the Covenant.
For the moment, Sark remains free. Sydney, Weiss, I want you to track Sark to that meeting with Aransky.
And Dixon's so laid back, he just let it happen.
I hate her.
Just remember, she's been
I hate her.
I've been on eggshells for 2 weeks since Sydney came back and arrogant.
She just lost 2 years of her life.
Was she any nicer 2 years ago? Because she's the most condescending person I have
I
ever met.
understand why you have a problem with
I'm not going to apologize because I remember the last 24 months, or because I'm married to the man that I love. She's horrible.
Okay, stop. This was Sydney's first briefing. Give her a minute. The way things are, no one would blame you if the two of you hated each other. And I actually believe that you will end up respecting her. You might even like her. And just remember that I love you.
And part of it too is just she represents. She's still in love with Vaughn, so it's like she's in a way.
But they just received some footage, apparently, of the crime.
How?
Another camera. Security from across the street. We've discussed this. You have to stay focused. You have to
But
do
somebody
your
already
job.
did something to her.
Reintegrating
She
into the
don't
CIA
remember.
is the only
That
way
man.
you're going to get answers you're looking for. You'll go to Mexico City. I'll do what I can to ensure this remains our secret.
A very intense start to this episode.
And considering it's from a Russian security camera, I was expecting static instead. Pretty good.
Not enough to make a positive ID, is
Well,
it?
not like this. Imaging programs generate pixel interpolation based on Bayesian analysis.
Really?
Me? Please. I mean, there's a lot of things I can't do. But this, I was born for this.
How long will it take you?
Scientific values are a mess. Give me 72 hours. I think I can ID this woman.
Good.
What we can't do is tell her, but we may be able to let Marshall in. Either that's probably a last resort type thing. He's gonna try to stop him.
I'm gonna kill Marshall. This is the worst this guy's yet.
Oh, Viva la Revolution. I'm serious. Look at that. Okay,
I'm sure the actor who plays him is probably a lot happier he had a bigger role this season. Dixon's not in the field, Vaughn's not with her.
That's bad. That's double.
They do a really good job showcasing all these different cultures and countries. Yeah, I would want to get behind Sark.
Looks like they have backup.
He's obvious.
Appears they've revealed themselves.
Codes are changed twice a week.
By the way, I like the name. Medusa. It's clever.
Images are good, sir.
Okay, we've got it. Mountaineer. Now get out of there.
That woman is watching us.
I think she left.
I've been made.
I'm gonna stay put. I'm coming in.
Negative, Retriever.
If she's CIA, we shouldn't be going.
She's not gonna send the photos. Then I suggest you make sure she didn't.
Forcing her hand.
Reveal yourself or the girl dies!
Wow, I've never seen anybody do something like that. That was a little too. That was bad.
Yeah, she's getting shot at.
His earpiece is different than ours. Marshall, we need his RF signal now. The mission in Thailand, Chai Sun. Get ready. I'll tell you when.
She's gonna see how well they work together. She can get jealous.
Can you boost the feedback loop? How loud? 180 dBs.
They're definitely
Come on, Marshall, you're taking forever.
Almost there.
Nice. Sydney throws the kicks around here, bitch. There we go. Nice. He got away. But he got shot in the leg. How did he?
Kerensky got away.
How? How he hobbled that fast? Ain't no way. He was kind of crazy though. He was like, no.
Asked anyone how they met.
The NSC was wrapping up the case on your mom. We were all deposed. Lauren was the one asking the questions. It was fine. Her parents farm in Virginia. You know, she's Senator Reed's daughter, so.
No, I didn't.
That's it. She's a good person. I'm not trying to rub it in, but I don't want to be dishonest.
I should have thought of it before. I mean, come on, just models. A prior image model with 3D surface reconstruction. I don't know what I was thinking. We made it.
How's it going?
Marshall's ahead of schedule.
I don't know. I'd say, what, maybe noon tomorrow?
Good.
Rushing up the timetable.
I'd like to feed the image into our face recognition database as soon as it's complete.
User project was flagged in the SD6 database. It's an anti-satellite pulse weapon.
Talking about hundreds of satellites, most with classified orbital rotations.
How does this tie in with the Covenant?
The man Sark met with, he supervised the development of Medusa for the Russian military, only he was discharged before it was completed.
He sends one bird down so the other can photograph Russia's nuclear reaction protocol in action. What happened was they thought they were under attack, so among other things, they evacuated several high-level government officials.
This is what Medusa photographed. See these motorcades entering the science ministry? Must be a bunker underneath. According to the SD6 database, Medusa is stored in that bunker.
No problem. I can corrupt that image. However, the terms of my parole prohibit me from using a computer.
3D surface reconstruction.
Is the workstation part of a network?
Yes.
Okay, well, give me a few days. I'll see what I can cook up.
No.
I need it by noon tomorrow.
Before that,
I have
really.
an IQ of 170, Jack. I'm not David Copperfield. I'll do what I can.
We have to do better than this. An hour running scenario, and the best we can come up with is Sloan. Sloan is still a criminal.
As we've discussed, Sloan is a necessary evil.
Boris, if we can use him, I don't see
Maybe you
why.
haven't been lucky enough to have first-hand experience with
Got that
He
shade.
brokered his deal.
Let me guess, so far his intelligence has been accurate.
Yes. And the first slip he makes, his pardon will be revoked.
If Sloan can help us infiltrate the bunker, I don't want to waste a minute. Is that clear?
This change is hard for her. It really is.
It's hard for me.
Her world has just went 180, literally opposite. Stallone's their ally, and Vaughn is married. Her friends are dead.
No one would blame us if we hated each other. I don't hate you. That's what makes it so difficult.
Just got intel from NSA.
They tracked Sark onto a plane from Berlin headed to Frankfurt. Only when it landed, he wasn't on board.
Like Sydney said.
You work with the Science Ministry all the time. How difficult is it for you to add the names of 2 of your employees to the guest list of an awards banquet?
Actually, it's not difficult at all. It's what you plan to do once you're inside the ministry that concerns me. I couldn't possibly endanger that by exposing Amna Fan or myself to criminal charges. Certainly not with my history.
Nah,
You've
played
made
by
your
the rules.
obligations clear. Now let me clarify mine. I am obliged to extract unimaginable pain from you the moment you are no longer a valuable source of intel for the CIA. Personally, I hope you don't help us out.
I've missed you, Sydney.
And I really believe that.
Well,
Because you're sick.
it shouldn't be too...
We'll expect to hear from you within the hour.
You know, I remember how close you were with Sydney.
Really?
I'm sure you
He had to
share
get
my
his petty
lead.
jab in.
Just get us on the list.
I don't like this type of hole. Let me see.
Ready.
Oh my gosh.
Dixon's expecting a call from me. I'll see you in Los Angeles.
I mean, the writers are making it hard. They don't want us to like it.
The polymorphic worm.
They want us to
Upload
feel
it
how
onto the
Sydney
network,
feels.
it singles out the files you're interested in and corrupts the data so the image can't be fully rendered. There is one catch. To make the upload, it has to be at a terminal with administrative privilege.
Not the music doing another. She's feeling like a reminiscence of their past.
Is there something I can help you with?
No, thanks. I'll just drop these on his desk.
These are the cameras for the control room.
Oh!
Sark must already be here.
Yep, move fast.
I'd like to go in the elevator.
Previous! Oh. Ha!
Until Mr. Oransky gets the Medusa call, no one enters the control room.
Dang, they bloodied him up good. We can hit everybody else extra accurate, but we can't get Sark. It was moving fast, now it was slow.
Coming back?
Dixon watching like a hawk.
I was wondering if you might show up. I looked for you upstairs at the party.
Towards the show crew.
I've taken the liberty of discontinuing the elevator service.
But I'm certain when they discover you, the Russians will be more than hospitable hosts.
He ain't shit.
Got it.
We can still read the generator blow.
We do that, this whole sub-level's going with it. We won't have a way out. It could be an intake vent. We could crawl inside and get out. We might not make it.
Risky.
We might make it.
Guess we gotta go with the might option.
Switch.
He be acting crazy. Don't he? He be hyper.
Medusa is fried.
Look, he's crazy.
This bitch shot me in my leg.
He's like jacked up on something. Look how he moving. That's how he got away. He don't care about the pain. He just be so hyped. He got ADHD or something.
It's not rendering.
According to the program, this is as good as it gets.
Yeah, that's not good enough. Dumbass. Come on. Woo! Almost got the neck. Would have been darker than mine.
On the picture side, picture's not in focus.
So no positive identification of Lazarus killer. Unfortunately, no.
We'll keep looking.
Man. I hope that nosy lady don't snitch and be like, Dixon or Bristow was in your office for a while.
I took care of it.
Thanks, Dad.
She's gonna break down and cry.
It's a 3rd edition.
She's about to cry.
Thank you.
I was going to get the first edition, but it's like $40,000.
40. They ain't got money like that though. Yeah, they were doing a lot. Like, it was like every time we get done with the scene between Sydney, Vaughn, and the lady, they would show a scene of Vaughn and her hugging or kissing. Like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
We
I
really
hope
do.
that's the last episode they keep showing up.
I mean, they shoved it in your
One time,
face, and Sydney. It's like,
Weird episode was enough.
dang. But no, her dad did the damn thing. He stopped the facial recognition thing. Bought them some time. I don't think they're gonna be able to keep it forever. That's, you know, that's secret. They're just gonna find another avenue. But yeah, they destroyed Medusa, and Stark lives to scheme another day. That was pretty much all that happened, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's pretty chill.
Yeah, and they
Besides
did.
the image thing.
Sydney was able to get through to Salome by threatening him. He just likes the fact that she's back, and he likes hearing those threats. He wanted to hear a threat. That's why he played the hardball at first, but
yeah, because he just
could have did what he did anyway. But he tried to make it be like, oh, well, now you guys are breaking the law. Now I'm this upstanding, law-abiding citizen. Like, they really tried to shove in our faces this episode that everything is opposite of what it was. Everything you knew is different now. You know, it ain't going to be Michael. Well, it was still Vaughn and Sydney in the field, but not as a couple. He has a wife. You know, her, Francie and Will are gone. She don't get to go home and have those scenes with them. It's now her and Vaughn's friend. I forget his name. Even though they said it a million times. You know, Dixon's in charge now, so he, you know what I mean? He's not out there.
Dixon in charge. I don't like it. Not feeling it at all.
I know. It's like, I liked him better out there in the field with her.
Yeah.
They don't got that. Like, everything is different.
And they don't have that connection anymore. It's just boss.
I mean, he's still, I think, on her side, and he backs her up a lot. And he's very patient, whereas, like, you know, the other director, he would have been yelled at Sydney for how she's been acting, but he's been very patient and understanding, as Sydney was when he was going through his hard time. So, yeah, it's just a rough patch. We'll see where they go with this story. But that's all I got for this one. It was a pretty solid episode.
Yeah, full reactions available on Patreon.
And we will see you guys for more Alias.
Bye.